Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to yet another video from Officer's Mind. As mentioned in the previous video, I am a 7 times recommended candidate by various service selection boards for Indian Army and Indian Air Force through CDS and AFCAT entry. Today, we shall be discussing about the sure short ways or best ways to get screened in. The stage 1 of SSB testing procedure, popularly known as screening in process, majorly consists of two parts, OIR testing and the PPNDT, that is picture perception and discussion test. Now, to get screened in or recommended in first stage of SSB, a candidate needs to get 8 Rs, that is 8 recommendations. First recommendation or first R in OIR test, second R in picture perception or story writing, third, fourth and fifth R or recommendation for narration by the psychologist, interviewing officer and the GTO, and the remaining 3 Rs for group discussion again by the psychologist, IO, that is interviewing officer and the GTO. Ladies and gentlemen, how to get these 8 recommendations will be discussed hereafter in 4 parts with respect to OIR test, picture perception or story writing, narration of the story and group discussion. First we have OIR testing, that is Officer's Intelligence Rating Test. It is a test of verbal and non-verbal reasoning ability of a candidate. So you are supposed to solve 2 sets of OIR test, one after the other, and on the basis of how you have performed in both these sets, a cumulative result is prepared and the assessors rate every candidate as per the percentage of marks scored cumulatively in both the sets. This OIR rating not only helps a candidate in getting screened in, but it may even affect one's chances of getting recommended in stage 2 testing. The OIR rating is divided into 5 groups starting from 5 to 1 in order of better performance. A score of 80 to 100% of marks is given an OIR of 1. 60 to 80% marks, OIR 2, 40 to 60% OIR 3, 20 to 40% OIR 4 and 0 to 20% OIR 5. If a candidate is given OIR 1 or 2, that is outstanding or excellent, then he/she has better chances of getting screened in and getting the first recommendation of the 8 Rs. If an OIR of 3 is given, then he/she may or may not get the first recommendation and is a borderline candidate. So our endeavor should be to solve maximum questions in the given time as there's no negative marking and get the OIR 1 or 2 and the first recommendation. Moving on, we come to the second part of the stage 1 testing procedure, that is picture perception. It gets us the second R of the 8 Rs. What is picture perception? As the name suggests, you're supposed to write a story on the picture shown. Now, how to go about writing the story and not go blank seeing the picture? So, picture perception or story writing is completed in 4 steps or 4 blocks. The first step is filling in the details. Now, how to fill in the details? On the sheet of paper that you are given to write the story on, recognize the number of characters in the picture along with their age, gender and mood, and also the background of the picture. For example, if it is a rural background or an urban background, or if it's a celebration setting, it's a classroom setting, etc. Age will be notified by a simple number, say 18 years of age or 20 years of age. Sex or gender will be notified by M for male, F for female and P for person if you're not able to recognize the gender of the person. And mood is to be notified by plus for positive mood, minus for negative mood and 0 for neutral mood. So let's say if you have seen a man of 20 years in a positive mood, in the picture, how will you mention the details? You'll mention the details like this: male, 20 plus. And if he or she is the first person that you have seen or perceived in the picture, then you'll encircle his details. Now, the second block is about the actual writing of the story as to what must have happened in the picture that you perceived led to the particular problem or the challenge that you perceived in the picture. And then what was the action taken by the hero to resolve that problem or challenge? And what was the outcome of the action taken by the hero? Will be the last block or the last step of your story writing. Now let us take a simple picture for a better understanding of the same. In this particular picture, I see two men are standing of ages around 20-21 in a positive mood. Two men are sitting of ages around 35 to 40 years in a negative mood. And here I see a little boy and a girl child sitting over here of say around 13 years, and they seem to be in a neutral mood. And the background of the picture seems to be that of a rural area. Now let us see how to fill in the details of this picture on the sheet of the paper that we'll be given for writing the story. The sheet of the paper looks something like this, and it will be a blank square box. I have filled in here the details of the picture that I saw. The two men who were standing, men, their age, and the mood that they are in. I saw this man for the first time and he is my hero as well. So I have encircled his details, and the details of the other people are mentioned likewise. Now ideally I should be writing the action of the story here after filling in the details, but I would suggest you to write the write the action after you have written the story, so that you have a better clarity about what exactly is happening in the story and what is exactly the action in the story. With this, we come to the third part of the stage 1 testing, that is narration. The narration part of picture perception and discussion test is very important, as it not only is assessed by the three officers sitting over there, but also plays an important role in influencing the group members. If you are an eloquent speaker, it will definitely influence the group in your favor. Now, the narration gets you another 3 hours of the 8 hours. 1 hour each by the psychologist, interviewing officer, and the GTO. First hour by the psychologist for how optimistically you have braved the situation, problem, challenge perceived in the picture. How is the mood of the protagonist or the hero of the story while handling the situation? Second hour by the interviewing officer for how confidently, fluently, and articulately you deliver your narration. And third hour by the GTO for how efficiently you have utilized your resources in the situation picture to solve the problem or challenge, and your overall conduct in the group along with your body language and gestures during the narration. Now let me give you an example for the sample picture that I just showed you as to how you can begin your narration. So it may go like this. In the picture shown to us, I perceived 6 characters, 5 males, 1 female. Rahul, who is the protagonist of the story, is a 20-year-old college-going student and president of a women and child empowerment club of his college, and is in a positive mood. Ravi, Rahul's friend, is also in positive mood and is 21 years of age, and rest of the people are either in a negative mood or neutral. That is how you can begin your narration and go confidently about the rest of your story. With this, now we come to the last part of the stage 1 testing, that is group discussion. Group discussion fetches you the remaining 3 hours of the 8 hours by the psychologist, interviewing officer, and the GTO. Few tips to ace the GD. Be active throughout the GD by adding valuable points to the GD. Nod and smile in agreement. Do listen to others with a smile and nod in agreement if you like any point proposed in the group. Be the guiding light of the group. You have to guide the GD towards a fruitful common story by getting the group to agree on the backdrop of the story, number of characters, their mood, And since you have listened to the main theme of all your peers' story, so try to club in as many themes as possible to make a meaningful common story. Let me explain this last point a bit more in detail. In the picture that I showed you, someone might write a story on child labor, on cleanliness drive, women empowerment, girls' education, etc. So, being the emerging leader of the group, you have to try to club in all these ideas, if not all, then most of them, and may propose a solution like in which a general camp is organized by an NGO in which experts are called in to aware people about the importance of cleanliness and a cleanliness drive is being organized. Children and parents are being counseled about the ill effects of child labor and importance of education. Provisions done by the government for free education of children up to 14 years of age, etc. So I hope I'm sure it will definitely help you come out as an emerging leader in the group and will help you in getting screened in. That's all for the day. Stay tuned and have a good day. Thank you.